Welcome everyone, my name is Andy Hutchinson and I'm a string orchestra specialist here at Heid Music. Today we're going to be talking about how to size your student for the correct string instrument. String instruments come in many sizes and there's one to fit every human. Today we have our assistant Otto here to help us learn how to size instruments. So we're going to have our student put their left arm straight out like an airplane. If you happen to have the instrument with you, it makes it really easy to size as we set it on the shoulder and make sure that the scroll ends up right about where the wrist is. The student should be able to curl their hands straight around the scroll. The next check that I would do is have them put their hand in playing position. So we're going to bend your elbow and put your hand right about here. I'm looking for a 90-degree angle here. That looks fantastic. Be aware that sizing this child for an instrument, we always err to the size of smaller is better. If the instrument's too big or too small, it is definitely hard to play. This one is just right. To size a cello, you'll need a small chair so that when your student sits on the chair, his feet are flat on the floor and knees are bent at a 90-degree angle. To find out if the cello is an appropriate size, we have the end pin out about halfway, and when it sits to your student, it's going to rest on the tummy and the two lower bouts are going to be in the back of the knees. Now, I'll have you put your arm straight across the top for me. We want to make sure that the fingertips are beyond the bridge side, and then give your cello a bear hug to be sure that our arms can reach all the way around. The other check is put your head straight up, Mr. Otto, and check and make sure that the C peg over here is about at ear level. We'll stick them right in the ear. If all of those points can be reached, you are in the right size cello. Be sure when selecting the size of your cello, you take a good look to make sure that it doesn't look too big or too small. It's appropriate to have a cello that's slightly too small, but this one is way too big. Another way to determine the size of the instrument that is appropriate for your child and you don't have an instrument handy is to use a tape measure or ruler. In this case, we're going to have Mr. Otto put his arms straight out, looking straight ahead, and we're going to measure from his collarbone to the tip of his middle finger. He measures 24 inches. Using the charts provided on our website, you will be able to determine what size will best fit him. If you're measuring for a cello, it's the student's height will get you to a close size. Remember that the best way to size an instrument is actually to have your teacher help you, or come visit Heid Music in one of our 5 physical locations and we'll help you get the correct size and a proper fit. Thank you for joining us today on how to size your instrument. If you like this video, be sure you smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, check us out on all of our socials. Thanks again for joining us and we'll see you soon.